SHILANGUSESSIONS on Don City Radio. First show of the year.
Go on.
For anyone listening, normally, you know I'm mixing for 2 hours straight. But this year we're changing up a bit. With a bit of a format, we're going to be doing shows that are more surrounded by one guest, one MC, one producer and all of that stuff. So today, we're kicking off 2020 big. We're very, very hot. With my special guest here, Mr. TEN DIXON. How you feeling, man? How you been?
I'm good, brother. It's good to see you, man. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, man. How's your New Year been so far? Is it just me or January's just been like mad long?
We are here. We are past Jan into Feb.
January's felt long, man.
Bro, do you know what? It's like the slowest, fastest month of the year, bro.
It's weird, isn't it?
It's like, bro, you could get lost in a moment and just wake up and you're in the next month, bro. Like
crazy,
we are
isn't
today.
But anyway, man, we're here.
Yes.
Finally, get TEN DIXON on the SHILANGUSESSIONS.
Yes, bro. It's good to be here.
So, you had a good year last year.
Yeah.
You did Lord of the Mics.
Yeah.
There was a certain tune called Ian Wright with Jammer.
Yeah.
You did 1010, which is for me one of my favourite tunes of yours.
My
that tune. Large Up J Beats on the rhythm on that one. So yeah, man, you had a good year last year, man. What do you think? What was your highlight last year?
What was my highlight? I think my highlight was going to the Grime MC, like the Grime MC event with everyone.
Yeah, I missed that one still. It was it in Wembley, if I'm not. No. Where was it?
It was in Wembley, Box Park, innit?
It was Ram.
It was Ram, bro.
Because I saw JME in the Croydon one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was gassed to meet him finally, man. I've been listening to him since I was a kid, basically, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah. So how did that come about then? You and JME doing the? Because I know you're involved in the Love Box and where is it?
It's Love Box. Part Life. There's a next one as well.
Is there 3?
Yeah, there's 3.
Okay.
So imagine, if you can imagine, bro, it's kind of mad. So obviously, the first time I saw JME was I did Only One, produced by Blay.
Oh yeah.
And then I think from that he was like, oh yeah, just
he likes the sort of slow grime I've noticed.
Yeah.
Like the 1, 3, 5-ish.
Yeah.
Kind of thing, you know. Because Blaze sound is that. It's slow grime, it's that sort of wavy grime, and that's kind of what you do as well.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I'm trying to make that a thing now for me.
I think a lot of artists are doing that though.
Yeah, man. I think because it's just like I'm maturing, innit? I'm getting older, man. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
I'm 20.
Grime needs to mature though. That's what I'm thinking.
Trust me.
So yeah. So I mean, how did that come about? Then did it just?
So after the tune,
I mean, surely working with Wiley kind of was like.
No, so if you can imagine that was after. So I've done Only One, then obviously when I've done Only One now, they said to me, come on!
Sorry, I had a bit of
They said to me, come on now, when I did Only One, I thought he was going to do a verse. Because Jam was like to me, yeah, they wanted to do a remix when they get Blacks on it, Jammer on it, JME was like, yeah, Jammer was like, yeah, send the instrumental. Then basically, I sent the instrumental, I got it back. I only had 2 references from Jam and Blacks, and then it got lost in translation. So then in my head I was like, alright, I'll do this no tune. And it got lost, and then there was a Rinse FM set where I just come out of the studio.
Oh, I remember that one.
Yeah, I just come out.
It was, I think, the Christmas one at Logan.
No, so imagine I was upstairs in Rince's studio, recording with Grime Originals for their album.
So this must have been old Rince. Because Rinse is only 1 floor now.
Yeah. So this is like the newish Rinse. Yeah, but it's like they've got an upstairs that no one don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So obviously it's the office where everyone works. Yeah, everyone works. So obviously I've been like, we come downstairs from the session with Sharky and everyone, and Max is doing the production. So I've come downstairs and then Maximum's on Rinse. So I've gone, this is mad. So when Maximum sees me now, I see Shorty. Shorty's like, yeah, through the glass. He's like, come man, come. JME's obviously spitting. I'm in the room now.
That must have been mad, didn't it?
Bro, I was like, oh, you want me to come in, yeah? Alright.
Clearly, for Shorty to say come in, he must know who you are.
Yeah, literally.
And that must be sick as it is.
Yeah, bro, that was sick, man. That was love. He's like, yeah, come in, man. So I'm in the room now. I'm just like, yeah, man. JME finishes, looks around, he's like, yeah. Come on, man, jump on. And then obviously I saw from Twitter he liked that bar. got these MGs in, let's go. And I was like,
I like the bar as well, by the way.
Hey, thank you, bro. I did try that day. And then I did the bar, and then what ended up happening is like it just gassed, man. From there, I think he just was like, yeah, this 10 Dixon guy, like.
So you proved yourself? Like,
yeah, I proved
yourself.
from there. And then you can imagine, like, I'm on my Twitter one day, P-Money messages me, what's your number? I'm like, oh, alright. But P-Money's already got my number, so I'm confused. So I'm like, what, are you asking it for me or for something? But then I'm guessing, all of a sudden, I've looked at my phone, yo, bro, it's JME. But he's not saying it as JME, he's saying Jamie. So I'm like, Jamie?
Who's Jamie?
I'm like, Jamie? Who's Jamie? I'm like, oh my days, bruv. And then it's like, yeah, bro, man, obviously, you know, bruv, your energy, we love for you to come to Park Life and doing the Grime tour. Like,
so this was ages ago then?
No. This was like, yeah, so through last year, that's like sprinkling from like this middle of the year.
That was before the Grime MC promo and that.
That's like, it's like basically before Lord of the Mics.
Oh, weird.
It's like before Lord of the Mics, gaining that, like I've done like
so he had this plan from ages ago then.
Yeah, so he's done Grime MC with everyone, then I've gone to some of the dates, then now, as we come along, it's like, yeah, this year,
yeah.
now you're on this one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, now we'll put
the
your
big
name
one
here. Yeah, bro. So
because I know he was going, for anyone that don't know, he was going around like parts of London doing like a set, basically looking like a bedroom, doing a set in front of everyone, so yeah. So yeah, that was ages ago then, man.
Ages ago, bro.
Flipping, I mean, that just speaks about JME though. He's got plans for, you know, yonks. And the way he, you know, he deserved that. I think it was #1, wasn't it? The album.
Yeah.
He was physical copies.
Yeah.
That was. I mean, kind of speaks about who he is, you know.
Bro.
That's how he's always been doing it.
What Grime MC
does that
is doing
yeah.
with their own
physicals.
money.
No streaming.
Bro, like, I might as well go work at Burger King, fam. Because it's getting mad right now, bro. Hey. Enough respect to JME, man. I love JME, man. He's real, bro. He's actually a real guy, man.
So, was there a possibility that he would have got you on the actual release itself?
Oh, was like as one as the tune, you think? You know what? After Rinse, he said to me, you know what? What's your number?
Yeah.
What's your number? He did Wiley to me. What's your number? I'm gonna ring you. And then I thought, oh yeah, nah. But it was good. And then obviously from that, I thought, yeah, there might be a tune possible here. But you know what? As time goes along, we still got time. You know what I'm saying? The tune doesn't have to be rushed. Everything, my time, I'm going up. I'm doing what we have to do. I'm still gaining all these new followers and fans, listeners, so I don't mind.
He's got a following.
Exactly, bro.
It's kind of like a cult following.
Exactly.
Do you remember? Well, I don't know if you were there. I think you was there at Old Blue Last.
Yeah.
He did like a random set thing, and it was like ran with so many people. Like I couldn't actually get upstairs because they were like doing numbers about, oh no, you can't come in unless one person comes out. I was like, hang on, this is Old Blue Last, man. It's normally dead in there, man. But he just rammed it out, bro.
Bro, it's mad, you know. It's mad, man. That, like when you have that much.
I think Frisco put it on.
Yeah. It was representing like Grime MC, but Frisco's version of it, innit? Yeah, man. But that was crazy, bro. Like that was mad itself. Like even
then, all the followers came ramming in from there, bro. But the thing is, other than JME having a following and you just getting a following from that, you are not just the guy who will just get followers because of JME.
Yeah.
You get followers because you're 10.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's just because he's JME and you get more followers. I mean, obviously people are gonna see, you know, you and be like, oh well, he's sick though. That's the only reason probably why they're following. They're not just following you for no reason. You know what I'm saying? So
like, who's this guy?
Yeah. So they basically just say, look, I'm 10, yo, follow.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
I don't think it's just like because he's JME though, so I've got to give you credit for that, bro.
Yeah, love, brother, man. Love.
So speaking of Wiley, how did that? Because obviously he tweeted saying you and Yizzy were the future.
Yeah.
That either upset people or some people agreed.
That upset a lot of people.
A lot of people.
A lot of people.
So then how did you take that?
So as you can imagine, as you can imagine, yeah. So basically, Saskila.
Yeah, because I know you two are close.
Yeah. So Sass is like basically my ends older that he represents.
Yeah. Blueborough.
Like he's from Greenwich.
Oh, is it?
So South Woolwich, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
South
cool.
London. So obviously that's a mazzle. But you know what? Saying Sass was one of those people that went everywhere to do grime. So even if you thought that, it's not even a thing because he was heavily influenced by all of the he used to spit with Funky D. You know what I'm saying? Burma and P Money and all these man. So
yeah, I mean, if you go, there's a load of Is it War Kitchen?
Yeah, War Kitchen. With everyone spitting together.
They've all uploaded recently. Like, where has this been?
Bro,
I was like, hang on, how on earth did they were pretty far ahead of their time though. I mean, to film all of that in that production, like, in terms of quality, that was fucking
those things are basically
that's history.
That's Hell in the Cell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's Hell in the Cell before Hell in the Cell.
Yeah.
Like,
exactly. Yeah.
Everyone's in war combat gear.
A lot of them were wearing that camo and shit.
You know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy, bro. In my head, that gets me gassed. I'm like, yeah, bro, we are in war mode. So yeah, man. That's why you always got to bring that energy back.
When I saw all the footage all added up, uploaded, I was like, raw. Like, I haven't seen that quality of like that date of grime being uploaded anywhere else.
Yeah, it's
so
mad.
It's just like, and other than fuck radio, I can't really think of anything else like that. But yeah, man, big up them for just uploading all of that stuff because now people know about Firma D as well as Funky D.
Exactly.
Like, shout out to Firma D, shout out to Funky D, whichever you know him from. I know him as Firma.
Yeah.
I used to follow him in the Fatal Assassins days. You know?
Come on.
So yeah, so you're Kobe Saskala.
Yes.
You were saying.
So Sass has obviously gone to studio with Wiley. He's been gassing me up for a hot second now. He's done this AVP with me, obviously. He's done 1 and 2. So obviously they're on the session now and he's showing them songs from Safe EP to, oh yeah, just 10 Dixon guy, yeah, da, 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 da. Obviously, Lord Dynamite comes out. He's like, yeah, 10 Dixon, Yizzy, you man, the next generation, trust me. One day,
That's a good impression.
No, I've got the 6th impression. Listen to this, yeah. One day, it DMs me, Insta, what's your number?
Was this before the tweet?
After the tweet.
After the tweet, okay.
What's your number? Cool, give him my number. Rings me. I know, it's a 10, yeah? Basically, what it is, brother, I've got what you need. So you know what it is with labels and distribution? You can't actually grasp what they're trying to sell you because they're trying to sell you a dream.
Because he was that was a sick Wiley impression, by the way. That alone could be a fucking meme or whatever. But the thing with Wiley, he was going on about villages.
Yeah.
And I can get what he was trying to do.
Yeah.
Because he wanted to sort of take grime back to its original where it came from before the streams and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So was that what he was basically?
He did Village Talk Me.
Yeah.
So it's like, brother, we've got to build a village again. We've got to water the plants. We've got to take out the goats. We've got to, we've got to like milk the cows. We've got to do everything. So obviously, from that, obviously phone hung up. Couple of months.
But was that the whole conversation?
That's like kind of like the basis of the conversation was like, listen, you want to distribute your music, you want to do it a certain way, come to me, talk, da 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 da. That was kind of his thing.
So he only called you for that then?
Yeah, at that moment.
Yeah.
So then what happened after that then? Obviously Lord of the Mics has come out. It's like, yeah, obviously he's made the studio session with me. We've done Pyro now, innit?
Yeah, I want to talk to you about that.
Before the Pyro, we did the rinse. So I've got the rinse first.
Was it with Carnage?
This is with Carnage,
because he did that and then they did Pyro. Big up Carnage, by the way. I love Carnage, bro.
Flow Dan, bro.
That was bad. No, that was mad. Seeing these guys who we've listened to when we were younger. Yeah. Like I know I'm 29 now. You're
29.
Same age. So we've come up in the same kind of growing up to grime. So to see you with them, I was just applauding.
Yeah.
Well done, bruv. I was like,
bro, thank you.
That I wanted to see. I want to see more of that though. I don't want to just see. Don't get me wrong, not just you, but I want to see more of that because for me, if Wiley and all these big guys started like bigging up the youngers that deserve it, like yourself or like whoever, I think it will help grime grow. Like you see, like JME's fans, they saw you and then they realised you're sick and they started following you. Like if these guys did that, it will just only help the talent coming up.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Or am I wrong?
It's right, bro. You know what it is? Is they can always listen to you and see you with someone who they admire and not necessarily rate you, But they're gonna learn one day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's only how long I can kick the door.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Before you let me in.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at right now with Grime and TEN DIXON.
But that set, man, I was like, fair play, bro. And the thing is, the pyro one, I watched that and I felt to myself, like, he was reading off his phone and stuff. And we know, like, nowadays, this age, don't read off the phone.
Yep.
So, you kept him on his toes, bro. Like, I know Wiley had done it for time, fair enough. But I was watching that saying, this is two different eras now. You can see it. It's not just like, oh, well, you kind of feel it.
Yeah.
I saw it in the set as a DJ, and I see a lot of MCs doing that without reading their phones and stuff, yeah? I thought you was a man of the match in that set. Easily.
You know what?
And he was kind of missing drops and no
No shame. No shame. But you know what it is? He knows himself that he's rusty. He's just,
don't get me wrong though, if he was to start doing radio non-stop, he will smoke everyone.
Everyone.
For me, I like that he did that. I didn't like that he felt, he's not failing, but
no.
I like to see that you were the man of the match there, because now it shows, look, Grime is in a different place now.
Yeah.
And we're not reading our phones. We don't need to do that anymore. We're not missing drops and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I like that, because then it all shows that Grime's moved on.
Yeah.
And this is the new age of Grime. This is like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Grime's moved forward.
Yeah.
So
you know what's funny about that set? Like when I look at the comments.
Yeah, what was he saying? The comments, I don't ever look at comments.
It's so mixed emotions of like, this TEN DIXON guy, Wiley spitting, like, I don't know if it fits, like, like, obviously, like, this TEN DIXON guy.
Yeah, you can tell these guys. You
Yeah.
can tell these guys ain't really in it. Like they're sort of casual Grime fans.
Yeah.
Like they'll only listen because Stormzy's now sending for Wiley and all shit like that.
You know what I love about sets, bro? When you're looking at the pyro set, just look at Wiley's face.
Yeah,
that's what I love.
That's quality alone.
You know, like when you watch, you know, like when he was first watching Ice Kid and Chipmunk on Westwood.
Yes.
And he's in the back, and you just see him. He's like, like, bro, he's doing.
But you see what I mean about that? Like he was saying to people, this is Chipmunk, this is Ice Kid. Everyone knew who they were.
Yeah.
I want them to start doing that more.
Yeah.
Like this is 10.
Yeah, man.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if it weren't for Wiley doing that with Chip, I don't know if Chip would be as popular as he is now. Don't get me wrong, he's earned, you know, his position or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think that helped him big time. Must have done.
Yeah.
Like this is Chip. This is what Ice Kid. This is little, because he had little D in the Esky beat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is Maniac.
But you know what's mad, bro? Yeah, I think about stuff like that, and I think, you know what? We at that time we thought Ice Kid was the front of that thing.
No, I think he was, but he didn't put enough work to prove it.
You know what I'm saying? That's the difference.
Chip did though.
Yeah, he proved it.
There was one that went that way, one that went. Don't get me wrong, I love Chip. I love Ice Kid.
Yeah.
I think he's cold. But he didn't do enough to say I am that guy.
Yeah.
And it sort of shows you if you don't work, that's what's gonna happen. Don't matter how good you are.
Yeah. But we do real life at the same time, man.
Oh, of course. No,
I don't even know what Ice is. I hope he's best, man. I hope he's like with the youth there, man.
But in terms
you know
of
terms
of like success in Grime, I think that was very visible. You know what I mean? Like if you either work hard and you get to what you deserve, or you don't.
Yeah. Definitely.
So then after the pyro set, and with Wiley, so then
after the pyro set and with Wiley, obviously he's looked at me like a certain way, like, yeah, TEN DIXON, I didn't really know you could spit like that, you know? I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm like, you did. Like, you see at the end of the video when I was continuing, he sees me like, that's what Grime is, but you know, I still gotta get my 2 cents in and shake my leg, like, I love that. If that's what it is. So what after that happened, he's gone to me, we're gonna go studio, he put on an 8-bar rhythm with Bag of Man.
Oh really?
A Bag of Man.
When's that out?
I couldn't even tell you when that is.
Have you got the tune?
I haven't even got the tune.
That's mad.
Morpheus. But yeah, man, it was just a sick run. But you know what it is? What I've learned with Grime is I want to hold on to those moments. So when I've got man's number and I'm looking at his number and you think, the last time I spoke to you, yeah man, that tune you want me on, bro, I'm gonna do it. And then you think, let me chase him. And sometimes I think to myself, you know what? That moment for what it was good for, it was good for. When it's time again and I'm in a different position, it's time. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't want to. It's not even about breading no one, because it's a man who's come to you for the energy, innit? Do you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I didn't go to him. And it's not like that. It's just acceptance of culture's changed, and you're the new Don. That's got the energy, and it's love, and that's what it is.
So it's, you know,
and you're the thing that I watched all this time, and I've represented myself, but when I MC, I feel like I'm in you lot's era. That's why when people hear me MC, they're like, yeah, this guy's like, he sounds kind of newish, but he sounds like he's from back in the day as well. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, but the thing is, you have to have shades of that and shades of the new stuff.
Yeah.
And for me,
I see you in terms of like, if I'm an MC and I'm on set with you, it's a hard thing to be better than that, because you've got that energy.
Yeah.
And there's certain guys about with there's certain guys with the energy. It's a bit like, it's a bit lackluster. Like they're good on tunes or they're good on sets a bit, but if you don't have that, you know, you're showing people like, look, I'm not here to play.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it's hard to sort of compete with that.
Yeah.
So then I mean, since then, what's happened? Any plans in terms of doing new tunes?
So
or?
since then, I've got a single coming on Valentine's Day with Nasty Jack, produced by Nasty Jack.
How about Wiley though? After that?
Oh, Wiley.
So what's happened since then?
Bro, like I said, that you may not get that call again, brother. That number may be in Cyprus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The ringtones all different and stuff.
No, it is. Alright. That's what I said, when it's time, it's time. But you know what I'm saying? But and even the other day, he unfollowed everyone. He even unfollowed me. So it's like, come on. We know what it's Wiley.
I was a bit disappointed. He was following me at one stage, and when I followed him, when he followed me, I actually showed my mum. I was like, Mum, look, Wiley's following me.
Yeah.
And she was like, that's sick.
But I love it though. He's got my number.
Yeah. People took that to heart though. I was like, come on, man.
Bro, he plays the
People
game.
take that to heart. If someone unfollows you, they're like, they've got like a feud with you all of a sudden. It's like sometimes you might be posting madness. I don't want to read that. I'll follow you for a bit and I'll follow you back.
Bro.
I don't know, it's this age. Not gonna lie, this new age. Yeah.
No, you know what it is?
It's just, I don't know. I just don't get that personally, me. Like, if someone unfollowed me, okay, cool. If you follow me back, alright, cool.
Because he's done what he's needed to do, brother. He's done the run. He's done the PR run. The album's out January the 4th. Where's the album? It's not here. It's out in February the 20th. It's not.
Yeah.
Bro, do you know why? Because he's so smart. Why would he drop any albums next to anyone? J Huss just put out his album and went #1.
But it's true though.
Come on.
It's true though.
Like, this is Stormzy put out his album.
Well, I think Stormzy played that tough perfectly.
Bro,
because I don't think if he didn't clash, if he sort of didn't do the war stuff with Wiley, I don't know if he would. Like, okay, don't get me wrong, Stormzy's got a big following.
Yeah.
Big following. Like, whenever he does one thing, fucking GMTV, Good Morning Britain's talking about it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Stormzy did this, Stormzy did that. He's gone. But that, I mean, for Stormzy, that was. I thing is though, I was listening to The War. I don't know if it was. How do I say this? I don't know if they sort of did talk. So you know what? If me and you war, yeah, it's good for you. It's good for me. I don't know. But obviously it got personal, mums and stuff.
Nah, you can't.
I don't know. It just seemed a bit too.
From the way how you talk to a man, you tell a man.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I know. Yeah. Good point.
You can't talk of that.
Yeah.
And then Cadel's all giving a man corn from their friends. Like, nah. It's mad.
Yeah, good point.
It's mad.
Yeah.
It's too mad. What Wiley has done is the old thing he always knows how to do. I'm going to make you look over here and forget what's going on over there. This is about me right now. And then I'm gone again. This year, this is his last year. After he's done. That's what he's
completely.
Yeah.
He's never done though.
Bro, listen.
Do you think?
10
Is he said something to you that you that
10. Jammer, come here, Jam. You see that kid over there, Jam? He's a grime kid, you know, and he's gonna do it. But you listen, 10. I'm telling you, this is my last year, and I'm gone.
And do you feel he meant that? Do you feel he meant that? I mean again.
No, you know what? He wants to take a different role. You have to remember, this is a man that's done all the things. How much time does he need to go #1? He's
No, but the thing is,
a man's got how much figures in his account, bro. He can buy our houses. He can buy what he wants.
Yeah.
A man's got an MBE. He doesn't need to be verified. Like a man's driving a Lamborghini every day. What are you fighting for? Like today, he's here. Next 5 minutes, a man's in Cyprus. Next 10 seconds, he's in Alabama. The next, bro, he's like, how can your thought process work like that? Because you're always on the go. That's what no one can never catch up with him.
Yeah.
This is a man that's got more songs than all of us put together. I don't know how, like, it's mad.
I mean, what, 20 plus years? True. Yeah. I mean, again. Oh, sorry. Get that top. Yeah. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. I can't remember what I was gonna say. Oh, that's it. So, with Wiley, in terms of him, so you honestly think he's done this year?
He told me he's done.
I'm not even guessing. He promises a lot of things to people.
No, do you know what? I think a man just wants to take a different role on music. He doesn't need to be the MC anymore if he wants to be. You know what I'm saying? He can be the manager. He can be the A&R.
Yeah.
He can rebuild the village. He can start the labels again. Innit? He can be the frontline guy. Outside all the man.
Wave inside.
Hey, shut that door, son. Come on.
Wave inside. Yeah. So I mean, but other than that, you haven't really spoken since then.
No, not really. No, not really.
Has he actually got any projects to actually bring out though? I mean, I know you probably know more than I do.
Bro, a man's got a bag of songs. A man's in the studio with Morpheus, just ticking away, just going in. Like, what can you... And he's got like, yeah, get up the MacBook, get that Mac over there. Got my USBs over there, I'm going to go get it.
So what was your view on the actual war itself then?
What's my view on the war?
Ten's opinion on that?
Stormzy done the thing we knew he was going to do. He's going to keep it commercial. So what he's done, yeah, I've got the chorus for ya. Still disappointed. Wiley, you've gone technical on him, yeah? So we know what that is, isn't it? If you're an old school fan, you're gonna know in the war, like, yeah, Wiley's doing.
I mean, Wiley. People were saying, oh, Wiley's first time was shit. It was a start though. If you know about Grime Wars, he would just do a little start and then he would just fling you for the next 3 or 4.
Why would a man give you all the jewels in
exactly on the first one?
Yeah, like. He'll just come back on the second one and just light you up, and then he's going home eating toast.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's mad, bro.
So you thought Stormzy did what he did. Who do you think won though? Like, if you really look into it and think about it.
They both won.
Yeah, I guess. They both got what they wanted in the end, didn't it?
How can anyone win it when an opinion is so much more than what you've done?
I mean, obviously it was...
Innit? How can they like, he won though? No, but F that, man. Us man over here think he won though.
Who did the best stuff though?
That's opinion.
Your opinion though.
Ooh. What? First round?
No, either him, Cadell, whoever.
Cadell's day. Cadell did his day, fam. Cadell's.
That's what I thought. Everyone thought that. Most people thought that. Unless you didn't know who Cadell was.
Yeah. It doesn't even matter if you didn't know who he was.
I think his one was the best.
He's the best.
That's what I'm saying. But I didn't feel Cadell used that to his advantage.
Yeah.
Like, he took his time.
Yeah. That's what you do in war, man. You can't come too fast. You gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They want to hear, they want to grasp it. He comes at the end of the war. Do you know that person when you're all damaged in battle and like you're like, oh, I don't even know how I'm gonna survive. And then there's a next man behind the bush that comes and you didn't even know he was coming. That's who Cadell is.
The sniper.
Yeah, the sniper, bro.
Just sitting
out of nowhere on SoundCloud, like, come on, bro.
So, you were saying Wiley was the jammer.
Yeah.
And you said, Jammer, this is the guy.
Yeah.
How are things with you and Jammer?
Yeah, man, I'm cool with Jammer now, man. We had a conversation. Conversation was like, listen, Ten, I didn't, like, it's not what I think it is, you know what I'm saying? You have to understand from this angle. I understood from my angle at the time. What you have to understand is, when this comes to the Ian Wright situation, I'm in the studio.
Yeah, I want to hear about that actually.
Yeah.
Ian Wright.
When it's coming about the Ian Wright situation, I'm in the studio. Jam's come in the studio, go, yeah man, it's good you're here fam, let's vibe, da 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 da. He's got his Australian producer. He's got, should have went left, could have went right. I've just gone, Jam man, come on, you know you got this. I don't even know why you're acting like you don't know what you
So this was
you already got the flow of detectives anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's
So,
not.
hang on, this was making it.
So this is making it. So this is like making it. I was like, come on, bro, you already know you got it. You're basically saying like, Ian Wright, but I went singing right. Blood, he flew across the room and flew over there.
Because I saw his energy when him and for fuck's sake Wiley was in the studio.
Yeah.
And he was going mad. By the way, shout out to her. I think easily she's the best female. I know you shouldn't really say about genders, but I think she's the best female MC right now.
Yeah. You know what I want to say, bro? Yeah, for fuck's sake, Wiley was hard. Like, she's the hardest.
But she doesn't even do radio or anything.
Yeah.
She's just good.
She's just good.
Like, not everyone's blessed with that ability.
Yeah.
But I think she's just good.
Yeah.
Like, she did her first set the other day.
Yeah.
And you think just like, what?
It's crazy, bro. You know what I would say though? Like, you see with the Jam situation, it's like from my point of view, I was just like, you're just kind of at the time. I'm just feeling like all guns blazing, everyone's coming at me, innit? Like, everyone just wants to take on my head subliminally, like things are happening to me that people don't see behind the scenes.
Yeah,
so I'm looking at Jam a certain way. Obviously the Ian Wright situation's come up. It's like taking away the hype of Lord of the Mics. There's not really nothing going into it. So I'm looking at Jam going, Jam, come on man, 10-10's happened, that's the first thing we recorded, he's vibed off, this chorus, So in my head I'm thinking, what all systems go? Obviously the distribution's having madness between whatever, we don't know what's going on, it's changing this distribution. So I'm just getting mad. Obviously I've done the clash now, what's happened in the clash? Mad thing. When that's happened to me, I'm like, fucking hell. So what, on top of all of this shit, what man I'm trying to in my head I'm just going mad. You know what, I'm just going wild now, innit? I'm on Twitter every day. Man, you know what I'm saying? Everyone's like, why is 10 on this hype, man? But you know what it is? When you're going through
You're frustrated.
Because bruv, when you feel like you're getting assassinated and because people are intimidated,
Takes its toll.
when people are intimidated by you and they want to take you out, you get, do you know what I'm saying? You start thinking,
It's
wow,
human,
like,
though. It's human.
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
natural, bro.
It's natural, bro. So it's like I just started acting out, bro. But it's like as I've come back from the situation, every man has his own control of his own self. Do you know what I'm saying? My situation is my situation. Everyone needs to speak for themselves. I don't like when people say to me, "It's just business, man. Don't take it personal." And then when I'm doing business and man are taking personal, I don't understand it. It makes me confused, so I get mad. So, but I had to understand a lot of things looking at the situation. So
what did you learn from that? Looking back at it now.
I looked at the situation. When I first did it, I was thinking about Grime. I was thinking about Grime. Then when I felt scenarios happen to me, I felt about like, rah man, I did all of this, I'm getting all of this, and I didn't even get paid for this. So basically, you're paying basically, you want a prostitute, you want to fuck her, but you're not going to pay her. So basically you're ducking out. So that's what you're on. You're basically just trying to but that's what my mind state was on. But I wasn't doing business mind. Man's not coming to you at the start and saying, yo bro, But as I'm looking at it, I'm thinking I have to deal with all this aftermath. Like man's dealing with mental health. You know what I'm saying? For real and shit. Like man,
this is it. People just think, oh, you did this tune, you did that tune, you're a star, you get paid.
Yeah.
They don't know behind the scenes though.
Bro.
Like,
funny how I got a bar, that man got paid and still ain't got paid. Wave. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that's the realness, bro.
Like, I mean, speaking about that, the mental health thing, the video, I think it, because if you type in 10 Dixon now, that's the first thing that comes up.
Yeah.
What was do you feel the response from that was exactly what you...
It was just...
Did you feel it made that much of an impact where people actually are talking about it?
Yeah.
People did understand, well, there's awareness for it.
You know what it is? It's the awareness of that there's a different 10 Dixon, that you thought that's just the shouting nigga. I'm not actually the shouting guy all the time.
Showed you a different side,
Man's not the shouting guy all the time. I can actually show you with my lower tone and just talk natural. Do you know what I'm saying? Because that's what it is. because people, I got tired of people thinking.
It's funny because that's what I've got from that.
Yeah,
I
like
felt that was a different 10 Dixon. That's a
yeah, like
that's a more yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like man's trying to grow up, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to like obviously man's got my youth, like my youth's 4, bro. Like
really?
Yeah, man. Like what am I really trying to do? Like you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be shelling off all the time. Like I want to just talk realness, bro. I want to, sometimes man's depressed, so man feel like
And
that.
he's getting to that age where he starts understanding, you know.
Yeah, we're like, yeah, daddy, like, what? And especially with, like, my son watches my stuff, bro. Like, oh, yeah, that's daddy.
Really?
Like, come on, bro. Like,
you know the sound effects.
yeah, like, so then it's like, when he sees me, they see me in a hype tune, they see me hype it up, I'm like, yeah, man. But it's like, sometimes it's like, when you're trying to remake yourself, it's just like, you just gotta give all of yourself, bro. I can't give you half of the story.
But the response from mental health, how was that? Who was anyone reaching out to you saying, well, you know?
Oh, what, like, yo, like, we want to help you support this, like, or like, this is a really different thing that you're trying to do.
No, just like people reaching out saying, I respect that. Or...
Oh, like, yeah, bare people message me like, bro, that tune touched my heart, man. Like, you don't even know.
When I heard it, I was just like, fair play, man. That's good that you're actually showing that. Because certain people are a bit like, I don't want to show this. I need to be bad man all the time. Kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
So that's what I got from that. So you got a lot of good response from it then.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good thing for people to tell me, yo, bro, I'm going through the same shit you just said, bro. But the way how you said it to me is like you was in the room with me, man, doing Insta story of man with his pills, just depression pills, dashing it as he's watching the video. I'm like, yeah, man, fuck these, fuck these things, fam.
I understand that because I have to take like so many pills every day.
Yeah. And
then I've got to take it at this time, that time.
Man.
And people don't, like people probably just see me mix it for 12 hours like I normally do.
Yeah.
They'll be like, oh yeah, he's happy.
Yeah.
He's all smiling, he's alright.
Yeah.
No, but there's, of course, I that's what I do. But I have to take pills every sort of day now.
Bro.
People don't know that.
Bro.
You know, like, maybe people are finding that out now. But
But it's real, bro.
It's real though.
It's real, bro. What good? That's what I'm saying. As a Grime MC, if I just keep shelling, man, every day, and they keep thinking I'm this Hell in the Cell guy, it's like, what do I really owe myself then?
You don't want to sort of be known as a niche, like, oh, that's the Hell in the Cell guy. Or, that's the Lord of the Mics guy.
When man is so much more, like, especially with like all of my team in here right now, like, man, them just like, I always try to say to man, them, yo, bro, man can do anything, you know, that we want to do, bro. Just make sure you're happy when you're doing it, fam. That's all I care about, fam. I'm a shed of tears.
But it's true though. It's true. But what I do want to talk about is Lord of the Mics.
Yeah, let's talk about Lord of the Mics.
Let's talk about Lord of the Mics.
And Shilangu
I just dropped my phone. Yeah. But the response, obviously, everyone was talking about that particular clash because something happened. What did you? You know. What did you? How do you think the response from that was? Did you expect that response?
Bro, it's a very mixed response, you know, and it shows me where we are in Grime right now.
I'm not gonna lie, when I heard about that, because this was before they actually brought it out, because in clashes like years and years ago, that'd be an automatic win for the person who did that. Yeah. But then when I saw the response, I was like,
yeah,
we're definitely in a different world.
Yeah, bro. When you're in a, like Johnny Clayface is here right now. Yeah, like when you're in the room with me,
shout out wave guy,
and you're behind. When you're in the room with me, Johnny's going to be fam. This is Lord of the Mics, fam.
He's always the calming guy.
I know, he's always the calm guy, fam, because he's the shellers, fam.
He beats up everything in training, but he's the most calm guy though.
Because he's the shellers, fam. So obviously, when I'm in a scenario, I'm like, you know what?
Can I personally just say, I think you reacted the best way you could have done. You could have, you know, it could have been a scrap. It could have been. I know, and I certain clashes happened. Time ago, I won't name names. Yeah. But I know certain clashes that's happened before, and there was fighting involved.
Yeah.
And somebody got beat up for saying certain things.
Yeah.
But you, I think, reacted the best way you could have done.
Yeah.
I think personally.
Yeah.
That was my view of it.
Bro, do you know what I think? Yeah. I think when you know something, when someone tells you something, listen to them.
So what was the calming? Like, when you saw that, you must have.
When I saw that, I said, you know what, Ten, it's your fault. That's what I said. And I said, you know what?
Really? Is that what you thought?
Yeah. I said, you know what, Ten, it's your fault because everyone told you. And it's not everyone told you bad things. It's everyone sees a different energy. And it's time to, sometimes it's time to hear, and sometimes it's time to run. And there was times I didn't want to listen, and I should have ran. Do you know what I'm saying? And the man then told me, you know what, bro? You live your own life, innit? And you know what? It didn't end good for no one. Lord of the Mites, it didn't look good for them. It wasn't good for my opponent. It wasn't good for me. It was not good for the other person. Do you know what I'm saying? So we all lost that day. There was no winner. Because every time we look at the clash now, it's that moment in time that defines. Does that really define what grime is? Because then there's an opinion now that man them will go, this is acceptable though. It really did happen though. What? It's the truth though. And then you got people who are looking at it going, yo man, what's this sickness? What's this demonic thing that's going on, bro? Are we gonna stand here and let this thing happen? Then you gotta start thinking where you are in music, and then it goes surpass music. Who are you as a human being? What are you? What do you stand for? Do you know what I'm saying? So when I didn't do anything, all the emotions of everything I ever thought on my head of who this person was to me and everything, I just thought, you know what, man? Just let it go, bro. Let it go. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't hold this shell forever. You know what I'm saying?
Because you have to move on. Like when something bad happens,
yeah,
you either learn from it,
yeah,
or you make an excuse. Oh, but you know.
Yeah, man.
I think in life, when you take an L, for example, that's a lesson.
Yeah.
That's why. If anything bad happens to me, I'm not like, oh, why me, man?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I'm like,
Anything
for me, I feel like, how do I move on from this L?
Yeah.
That's what I feel, and that's what I think most people should do. But
yeah,
again, it's I don't think. I think it's all down to the particular person someone is.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I feel that's what I think you moved on from that.
Yeah.
So, what was the kind of response to you after that, or when they heard?
It's like, yo, Ten, man, fucking hell, bro. I don't even know how you fucking hit. Fuck's going on, mate? I didn't know you were shown last week. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like people don't even understand how I'm still going, but I'm just trying to just shell on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't let everything stop you. And I can't hold it. Was
you surprised by the response?
Because I was surprised. You know what you have to look at? When you look at the clash, look at the time when it's time to shake hands. That's all I want to say. Look at the time. Look at the. You know what I'm saying? Something mad has happened. There's no need at that time to not shake a man's hand. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you feel a certain something. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that shows me what it was and what it always is. You just have to make the choice of what it is, and that's what we're gonna do, man.
I mean, I think, again, like I said, you've responded the best from that. I think if you had responded like in a bad way,
yeah,
people would have said, yeah, but I don't know. I just feel that, I think,
you know
in
what, bro?
hindsight, I look back at it, I think that you could not have responded any better way than that.
Bro, you know what it is? You're always the evil person in someone's book. You're always the good person in someone's book. You're always the favourite person on the journey.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you're always something in someone's chapter. I'm a good person sometimes, I'm bad, I'm da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? I can't hold it against anyone else. I've just done things, you know what I'm saying? And it's come back to me. But you know what? All I've got to do is just live on and just let go. And that's what we're here for. I'll tap Frankie in the back.
Yeah, man. You alright? You get?
Oh, tap Shannon Park, son. You get me, man, like Frankie.
Younger Shannon Park.
That's my G. Get his afro out.
So actually, seeing as we got Wave Gang in the building,
yeah,
I want to just say the videos that you lot are putting out lately,
yeah,
they're the right. You okay?
Come here, shit.
For anyone that don't know, we've got little younger Shannon Parks coming into the interview. Do you want to say anything?
Hey,
here we go.
That's my Shelly. You know?
What's his name? Francesco. How are you? You good?
Trust me.
Yeah. So what was I gonna say? Yeah, Wave Gang. The actual production-wise, the videos.
Yeah.
Very impressive. When you lot released what's the fire? What's it called? Fire. What's that?
Streets on Fire.
Yeah. Streets on Fire.
Mm-hmm.
That production, all of it, is sick.
Thank you.
That's one of my favourite songs last year, I think.
Yeah.
For real, I'm not even just saying that because everyone's in the building. That
Yeah.
For real, I was actually I don't know who I talked to. I was talking about the beat.
Yeah.
That beat was sick.
Oh, thank you, brother, man.
But even like the videos, like not just that tune, but every other one, like DJ Jack and all of that one.
Yeah.
The videos, I feel there's like there's something different about it, but it's like you guys could just be that. Do you know what I mean? It's like there's a sort of concept behind it.
Yeah.
Very raw, very whatnot. But the videos are just
different now.
They're good. They're that very good quality in that, even though it's got that sort of raw side to it.
Yeah, even though it's not 4K.
So who's? It don't matter. I mean, but the actual videos and that. Who do you have a say in it? Does anyone sort of have their say in it?
Like he's trying to do Christmas set on man, fam. Hey, shut him. I'm trying to ruin kid me, fam. It's nuts in it. It's nuts in it. It's nuts.
Yeah, but in terms of like who has that? Does anyone have their say in terms of the direction it goes now? Is
Snooper.
I say
Snooper is the funniest person. Do you know what it is, bro? Yeah, because we love Snooper, innit? Snooper's a very like on the job person. Like he's a very like strong entity. You know what I'm saying? A very strong personality. So like when it comes to like dialogue wise of what to do, he's very hands on. You know what I'm saying? Like he loves it, bro. Like he'll do everything. So we leave it to Snooper to do basically.
Man, anti Snooper, man.
Come on.
But yeah, I mean, have you got anything sort of coming out with just Wave Gang? So mixtape or an EP?
Yeah, so we got the Wave EP.
Yep.
That's basically finished. We're just dropping the singles right now.
Yep.
So you've got Say No More. That's the newest one, isn't it?
Is there a video for most of them, man? Because you've actually released a lot of Wave Gang music. Yeah. Which I was very happy about.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Because you guys are all individually sick.
Yeah.
But as a collective, especially when everyone hears wave, what's wave, and then you show them what wave is about.
Yeah.
I think that's just, I love that feel to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, you got the, is it EP mixtape?
Yeah, we got an EP coming out.
What's the track number saying?
It's like 7 tracks.
7 tracks.
Yeah, 7 tracks.
So you got a sort of date for that?
We haven't yet, you know.
No?
We haven't yet.
Idea?
We're gonna keep you posted though.
Yeah. Alright, wicked. What's I gonna say? So you wanted to talk about Red Bull.
Yeah.
Now
so basically let's wrap it up after this show as well. Because it's been a scam one. So basically let me say the sickest story. This is the sickest story.
I was wondering, why do you want to talk about Red Bull?
This is the sickest story you're gonna hear. It's not the sickest story, but I've got a big up John Phonics here. Forgive me, John Phonics, because I'm a bad person, yeah. Obviously, what's happened is the mutual friends obviously bucked me now. Said, yeah, man, it would be sick to see you on Red Bull, you know. John,
why wasn't you on that though?
Because listen, John and this person have had this conversation. Talk to me, yo, obviously sent me a text. We want to be captain of Red Bull, I said, oh, sick.
So hang on, is this the next one? Are they planning to bring it back?
This is back. So this is like last year, mid in the year before it's ended. Because remember it ended, didn't it?
Yeah.
So basically, what's happened is he sent me a text. I've gone, Paul, you want me to be captain? Like, what's the rules? So I know. Can I?
So what time frame was this then?
This is like. This is probably like
2017, I think. What was it?
Yeah, it's like probably 2017.
Yeah.
Probably like in April or something.
I don't think they did a 2018 one, did they? No, I don't think they did.
It's probably like in April or something, yeah. He's gone to me, we want you to captain it. So I've gone, cool. Can I have a choice of who I can pick? I've gone, yeah, make choice knowing people. I've gone, alright, here we go. Then they've gone, I've given the names, I said who they want. I said I want Charlie Trees. He's right there.
Charlie Trees.
I said I want Charlie Trees, and he's gone. We don't really know about Charlie Trees. I'm like, you don't really know about Charlie Trees.
Who said that though?
That's what John said.
Oh.
He goes, we don't really know about Charlie Trees. And I said,
so who's John?
So John is like, he's someone that's doing the Red Bull. He's getting the people.
Okay, cool.
So basically, I'm like, Blood.
Should it really matter who it? Because I mean,
Do you know what it is, bro? The game. The game, yeah? Views count for everything. Who is this person? Where do they come from? Do we listen to them? Are they influential? That is it. I know the game. 10 Dixon. Mr. 10 Dixon right now. But yeah, but that's what it is. So basically, he's gone to me, known people. What do you think about manga? I've gone to you want me, 10 Dixon, that used to listen to manga when he was in Roll Deep, to captain him. Nah, that don't sound right to me.
That doesn't make much sense.
That don't make sense to me. I said, I'm like, bro, you know what it is? It's like, we're doing all this, you're giving me all these rules and all this stuff. I just want to show, man. Do you know what I'm saying? I want to show. I can't swear. I can't say this. I can't say something. You know what I'm saying? I can't do whatever I want to do.
Hold on, you can't swear.
You can't swear on there. You get disqualified. Did you not see the Brom versus thingy? They got disqualified because they swore.
I
can't swear on there, bro.
Do you know what? Now you say it. Oh yeah.
Can't swear on there.
I didn't realise. I didn't until you said that.
Yeah. You can't
So you
swear.
get disqualified if you swear.
Yeah. Because it's red ball, you know, your own thing. You can't.
Clashing's clashing.
Yeah, so but obviously this is what I'm exactly saying. So I'm like, bro, I come from this era of grime. I just want to do it like this. Obviously, however, what has 10 Dixon done now? 10 Dixon's gone on. 10 Dixon's gone on the Mazar. 10 Dixon's gone on Twitter as always. Done my 10 Dixon thing. Red balls. Alright, they're not using me anymore. And then that's what happened. Then the next one, I think they were supposed to do a next one. I don't know what happened with the next one, and then that was it.
I think was it C. Kane was the captain of that one.
I think. Yeah. No, that was the one, and I was gonna do the one after.
Okay, cool.
Innit? Yeah.
So you wanted to talk about it. So I was thinking, how come you do wanna?
Yeah, man, because I just wanted to say sorry to John Phonics, man.
Okay.
That's all I wanted to say.
Fair. That's it.
I just wanted to
like that.
innit? I just wanted to say sorry, like. You have to say it like, because you have to say it live on thing, because you're dissing a man live on thing, so I'm giving a man sorry live on thing.
I like that.
And when I see him, it's live on.
That's fair enough, man.
Innit? Like,
I like that. Yeah.
Just trying to grow, bro.
So you know, I was thinking, I was watching it back, and do you feel it helped the scene? Because I feel it put a lot of eyes on grime. And there was a lot of MCs that came from that actually they gained an advantage from it. I feel like I didn't know who Jafro was back then.
Yeah.
I didn't know who, you know, a lot of them.
Yeah.
And because of that, that's how I found out who they were.
Yeah.
Like, do you feel, other than them obviously using grime and then they didn't do anything or didn't pay certain people, do you feel it was a positive?
You know what, bro? Bringing a man to the shop and you never need a shopkeeper is an advantage. It's the local boss man. You bring a man to the local boss man, you're always gonna know him. So you know what? Every time you bring a new man to the shop, there's always love, because I never knew him before. Boss man, can you give me that juice? Yeah, man, you're local here. That's what the game is. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. They've got a big fan base of people to look at. Grime culture. Red Bull, the culture clash. Now it's grime aside. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's do 3-on-3. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's go. Like, I hear it, bro. It was smart at the time, you know what I'm saying?
Fair enough, man. So, 2020.
2020, bro.
Plans?
My plans are right here, bro.
Wave gang.
Come on.
Yeah?
And Johnny Clayface.
So you're not doing
over there.
singles, like
Singles? So, single, I've got the Spiral Big Business coming out on Spiral.
That tune, I want to talk about that tune.
Yeah.
That tune's mad.
Thank you, brother.
I heard that when he was playing it on One Extra.
Yeah.
And I mean, you heard my reaction. I gave you my reaction. I was tweeting it like, fucking hell.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That tune's mad. Did he make the? So I know he makes the beats in the studio, doesn't he?
He made it. He goes basically saying, I've got this rhythm. Play the rhythm. I said, Spy man, come on, let's make something fresh, man. He goes, right.
Oh, so that one he made.
Yeah, no, so he made it. So he made it one, changed one. So then this new one you're hearing, I never even heard this.
Okay.
So I was like, yo, what is this? And it's like, yeah, it's not into your voice, innit? It's more like, yeah, like. Sounds good.
I got Spyro, by the way, man.
Yeah.
I got Spyro each and every. So yeah, anything you want to talk about? Seeing as we got Wave Gang in the building, let's start getting to bars in a minute.
We've got Charlie Trees single out right now.
Yep.
Trees. We've got Johnny Clayface and Mills video out right now.
Yep.
We've got Say No More out right now.
Yep.
We've got Paul's doing his EP right now. And we are here, man, 2020.
Wicked.
Wave EP.
So, Twitters. Twitters
At Mr. TEN DIXON, at Charlie Cheese UK, at Rhymes, at ESSKA,
Wave Gang
at
LDF.
Paul's Artist, at Johnny Clayface.
Well, you know everyone's Twitter, bro. That's
At
impressive.
Popsy, I know. Popsy English ain't even got Twitter. How about that? How about that?
But yeah, man, thank you for coming through.
Thank you,
for
my
the
brother,
first
man.
show. This is the first I'm doing all this.
Biggest DJ right here, you know, trust
Thank you,
me.
bro. That means about. That
Big
means a lot, bro.
Shilangu, you know.
Anyway, this has been Mr. TEN DIXON. Hope you enjoyed this little interview. This is all new to me. So all of this I'm just doing this as I'm going along.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Large up TEN DIXON.
My brother.
Anyway, we're gonna start into bars in about 5 minutes or so.
We're here, bro.
But yeah, man.
Ready.
Mr. TEN DIXON.
Wait.